Nag-fail ako ng IELTS.
Ay,
Tapos nag-enroll pa ako sa speech therapy. Lahat na ng pwede kong gawin. Nag-enroll ako ng speech therapy for 3 months. 3 months. Success for me, yung meron ako ngayon. May husband ako na very supportive, who's also a nurse. May anak ako, may Pomeranians ako, and now ako, helping people. Alam mo yun, kahit isa man, araw-araw or isa man in a month yung makulungan ko, this means success for me. This means success for me.
Welcome to Linguist Access Podcast, where we all get together to learn more about inspiring stories behind every journey that will give you the courage to push past challenges and overcome obstacles, all for God's glory, with your host, Shalini Oritaves.
For all our audience, just to let you know, just some heads up, Miss Anna is graduating very soon. Sorry ha. Excited na ako. Net-per-em ko na tuloy. And you know what? This is my question. How do you stay motivated to continue achieving and setting new goals? You know, I know, nandun ka na eh. Alam mo yun? AOR, ganito lahat. AORN, affiliate with everybody, the best network you can have. New York. So, why? Why do you have to pursue this?
Because I believe that nursing is a never-ending learning, and I really want to share what I've learned. This is one as another part of my retirement. I will go back to Philippines. I will work as a clinical instructor, and I want to share what I've learned from here in USA. I want to tell them, hindi lang basta OR, culture, policy, what to expect. Kaya gusto ko palaging mag-aral para ma-share, not just for myself. I'm not aiming for any promotion. I've been a nurse for 9 years. Ang dami ko nang niregret na promotion. Educator, manager, clinical coordinator, assistant to the manager, assistant to director. Ayokong makulong sa office. Ayoko. I enjoy my life as an OR nurse sa bedside. Tignan mo, after 5 years of being a traveling nurse, I've been through the worst hospital in New York. Bumalik ako sa level of trauma. At charge nurse ako. And exciting siya. Kaya gusto kong kunin lahat what I'm able to learn here and maipasa sa mga future nurses sa Philippines. Para malaman nila how it works. And as early as their college years or their BSN, hindi maiiwasan na makay-advantage sila. Mawala sa sarili nila yung, alam mo na, Filipino, nahihiya ako, alam mo sa Amerika, masyadong malaki yung kanya natin sa Amerika eh. Advance, magaling, pero hindi. I'm sorry, pero magaling pa rin talaga mga Filipino. So, yun ang motivation ko. Kaya, ang hirap mag-aral 2 years, masters, meron pa akong thesis. I work full-time.
At saka travel nurse ka. Like, you know, that's very demanding. You go from one place to another, contract ka, ganyan. So, I know how, you know, how challenging it could be for you, but you were able to
wife ka pa rin. Diba? You're a wife, you're a mom, may family ang inaasikaso. Ay, wala lang ako na very supportive sa husband. So, yung anak ko medyo malaki na siya. Kaya hindi na masyadong alagain. Siyempre marami beses ako umiyak sa ano ba yan, may assignment na naman, magbabasa na naman ako, gagawa na naman ako ng 5,000 words of essay. Ayan.
Grabe. But look at her. Look at Miss Anna. We're all congratulating you. I mean, this is too soon, but we see, you know, you are bringing home the bacon. And I know everyone is happy for you kasi alam namin na you've never been selfish about your knowledge. You always want to share it. You know, all talagang lahat ibibigay ko, it makakatulong lang. So, really, for all of us, this should be something, because this is her legacy already to all of us. Kaya nga ako, when I thought about, I really want her, I know Suntok Sabuan to even ask her to have this. Kasi sabi ko, talagang, alam mo yun, whenever I see her post, whenever I get really inspiration, tapos nakikita ko 8 years, wala. Tayo nga, parang napaka-convenient. Ang dami ko nakikita, convenient yung pathway na dinaanan. Pero alam mo to, grabe, 8 years, 2 years na iniwan ng employer.
Nag-fail ako ng IELTS.
Ay, diba na? Research ko yan! Research sabi ko, grabe! yung kanyang grit.
Tapos nag-enroll
Grabe.
pa ako sa speech therapy. Lahat na ng pwede kong gawin. Nag-enroll ako ng speech therapy for 3 months. Talagang nakiusap ako sa speech therapist. O, pwede mo ba akong kausapin na parang examiner ka ng IELTS? Sabi, ano yun? So,
Grabe.
tapos alam mo yung mga classmate ko, mga 8-year-old pababa. So, pag nauuna ako, syempre, baka yan eh. Very sila, brutally honest. Parang, what you doing here? Ang tangga mo na para mag-speech therapy. Sabi ko, aray. Sabi ko, sige, mauna ka na nga, mahuli na ako. Mga classmate ko, kalbahay. Pero syempre, joke lang yun. So, ginawa ko yun for 3 months bago ko mag-final IELTS. 5 IELTS. O, and siya, 2 months na lang interview ko na sa US Embassy. So, kailangan ko na maipasa yung speaking. Kailangan ko may visa screen.
Grabe. Alam mo yung time cringe. Lahat na yata, kumbaga ako, sabihin ko lahat ng challenges na pagdaanan niya na. And you had even a family problem, right? You made mention about your brother. So talagang nag-research ako about this and I said, paano niya? I mean, paano niya lahat kinaya? And ito, there was problem and there is also like, there were expectations, there were deadlines. Grabe. Lahat na yan.
And money, finances ko. Lahat may bayad eh. Alam mo yun, review, paperwork, documents, school requirements, ERC requirements. Lahat may bayad. And you mentioned about my brother, kumuha ako ng CGF-MS exam. Before kasi pwede ang umalis ng walang NCLEX. CGF-MS lang and IELTS. And kung yung NCLEX mo sa US na. Noong panahon ko nung pwede. So, nag-exam ako ng CGF-MS, umunta ako ng Cebu. After a month, pag uwi ko, my brother committed suicide. He hung himself. Nakita ko sa CPRO. For 24 hours lang gini-NR ko na. So, lahat sabog. I mean, akala ko nun, mamamatay na rin yung mom ko and yung kakay ko. Kasi yung kakay ko may stroke and heart problem. Buko na nga ako nakaiika. Paano ko nakaiika niya? Eh, gagalawa pa sila, diba? And then yung mom ko, parang nag-enter sa stage of depression. So, ako lang talaga lahat. Ako lahat. So, paano ko nagawa? Hindi ko alam. Basta alam ko lang, prayers. Mas pinili ko ugnan na makakapos din ko. Hindi ko ibibigay sa akin na hindi ko kaya. And, hindi ko makakalimutan si Job. I don't mean to be sound spiritual or religious. Pero si Job sa Bible, diba ang dami yan ng inagaanan? Diba? Nag-asakit siya, yung business niya, nawala, yung asawa niya, yung mga anak niya namatay. So sabi ko, kung sa kaya niya, I'm sure kaya ko rin po. Pero umiiyak ako Siyempre, umiiyak ka, nalulungkot ka. Pero I never resented my God. Hindi ko sinabi, why me? Pinanganak mo na nga akong ngongo, ibibigay mo ako ng maraming problema. Ano ka ba? Ayaw mo ba sa akin? Walang ganun. I'm always grateful. I'm always thankful. Kasi alam ko, after na mapagsubok na ko, malaking blessing. Yun ako nag-aim yung malaking blessing na garating sa akin. Oo. Yun ang focus ko talaga. So, may diary ako Pag binabalikan ko sila, naiiyak pa rin ako. Pero sabi ko, wow. Parang nakayanan mo ko. Kaya ngayon naman, like what you said, I really want to help people.
Yeah. And you are really helping us a lot of us. Like even, sabi ko nga, mga simpleng bagay, yung mga laging nakaabang kami kasi I know it, you really want to help. Lahat ng kung sinong gusto mong, yung mga need. Ito as simple as this. I tried to talk to her, I tried to contact her, and without even second thoughts. Okay, this is my schedule. Ganyan, no? Yun pa lang, that's humility. I mean, Miss Anna, you don't have to do this, but you're going out of your way, to really talk to us, talk to me, and God knows how grateful we are to have you in Lefora, to have you in our, Filipino nurse. You're representing us Filipinos as a whole. Alam mo, Miss Anna, napapansin ko everywhere I go, like, oh, Pinoy ka, mayaman ka kasi nurse ka, ito, ako kasi nurse, pag nurse ka, wala, nabibili niya yan lahat. Ito, my question to you, Miss Anna, is, what does success mean to you personally?
Well, common yan. Ana, nasa New York ka na. Siguro naman, million na yung pera mo sa bank. million talaga. No, I wish, pero no. Success from me is yung mga pangarap ko noon, meron na ako ngayon. Does it mean financially? No, may peace of mind na ako. Hindi na ako mag-aalala na bago ako bumili ng isang bagay na gusto ko, kailangan ko muna isipin, kailangan ko muna bayaran yung meral ko. Ako gumakanya ako sa point na ganun eh. Bago ako bumili ng bagong sapatos, kasi sarami yung overshoes ko, hindi, pabayag mo yung kanawasa, water bill. Diba? Breadwinner ako, Misha. Breadwinner ako kasi yung tatay ko maagang na-stroke. Maaga siya na-stroke, nag-aaral pala ako ng college. So, I know how to hustle. So, success for me, yung meron ako ngayon. May husband ako na very supportive, who's also a nurse. May anak ako, may Pomeranians ako. And now, ako, helping people. Ano mo yun, kahit isa man, araw-araw or isa man in a month yung makulungan ko, this means success for me. And syempre, success for me, yung alam mong okay na yung retirement mo in the future, ano man ang mangyari sa'yo. And hindi ako mayaman, wala akong ganong X amount of money, pero I have what I need right now. Na hindi na agaya noon, nung baka-baka ako or nasa Pilipinas ako. And another thing, success is nakakapagtrabaho ako wherever I want without company discrimination ni Garmi at ang sanang ka. O lang naman yung gusto ko noon, kaya umalis ako ng Philippines eh. Hindi naman ako umalis ng Philippines na as gusto ko ng maraming dollars. Alam ko naman na it will come. Pero you earn dollars, you also spend dollars, diba? Equal lang naman. So hindi ka talaga magiging mayaman na mayaman. Pero mas comfortable yung buhay ko ngayon. And wala na akong worry na discrimination. Na, we're not gonna hire you, you have no pleasing personality, walang mag-hire sa'yo, may aansanan ka, wala. Magsasawa sa trabaho rito. Mamimili ka. And sa New York ako, kapitbahay ko New Jersey, kapitbahay ko Connecticut, kapitbahay ko Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Pag mag-traveler ka, 1 hour, 2 hour drive, okay na siya. Diba? Kaya, whatever I have right now, with the help of our God, these are all a definition of my success.
Amen. Thank you so much. Your physical condition was never a hindrance in any. That for me is a true blessing. Kasi minsan sabi nga nila, 'di ba? You don't work for what people are going to say about you. Kasi sabi nila that's ego. It's what you say or what you believe in yourself, because that's actually self-esteem. So, yun yung nakikita lagi kay Miss Ana na kahit ano pang dumaan, and I know everyone would just say, buti siya gano'n. No, it's something that we all have to reflect on na kinaya niya, kinakaya niya. Siguro naman we're no different to her kasi kakayanin din natin, 'di ba? Kaya din natin to, especially those who are really, I would say, akala nila it's the end of their lives na, it's the end of their American dreams. It's not yet, okay? The reward awaits and you should really look forward for that. Now, all right. Before we go, I know kasi anaba ko na, ang dami ng tanong. Is there one piece of actionable advice you can give to someone with their journey to, United States of America, especially now that it's retrogression? Do you have any actionable advice that you would like to give us? And also, lastly, do you have any contact that we can, communicate to you so we can get a dose of your content as well?
Okay, for advice ko, I experienced retrogression firsthand, diba? So I know how it feels. I've been there, pinagaanan ko yan, umiyak ako, nalungkot, nawala ng pag-asa, never. Pero ang umiyak, pero magwala, pero magwalwal, pero bawal sumuko. Yun lang pero masabi. Kasi pag sumuko ka, wala na, tapos may laban. Like what I said, retrogression, break lang yan. It's a pause, magsara lang yung gate. Pero mag-open at mag-open. I'm not an immigration lawyer, pero the way I see it, hindi sa magkakagal ng ganon. Why? Napakagaming need or nurses. Nagkakaon lang kasi na meron din mga pictures na nag-a-apply. Meron ng medtech. Meron ng physical therapy. Marami kayong nag-aagawan sa visa. Kaya ikaw, nurse, saan ako mag-review, saan ako mag-IEL, saan ako mag-apply na eligibility or NCLEX. pinapakagal mo yung line mo, napupunta sa likuran. Meanwhile, yung mga nauna na kayo, reglo na, may IELTS, may visa screen, may NCLEX, reglo na, nakaabang na sila. When the visa opens, may agency na, inaral na nila yung mga contracts, alam niya yan, mahirap pirma ng pirma. Diba? Reglo na sila. Ikaw naman, nag-procrastinate lagi mo sinasabi, saan na pag may priority rate na pag wala ng repro. So no, aside from not giving up, make plans. Diba? Isulat mo na ano ba yung mga kailangan ko i-achieve o makapos para pag mag-open na yung reprogression makapos na, reglo ka na. Kaya make the most of yung time mo habang nag-iintay ka. Okay lang malungkot, umiyak, pero bawal mawalan ng pag-asa at bawal sumuko. Ngayon, if you wanna apply sa ibang lugar, Canada, UK, Saudi, gawin mo. Kasi you need money. Diba? Kailangan mo ng pera eh. Pero for me, US is the best place for me. Yung asawa ko nag-work sa Kuwait for 8 years. While we were waiting, kasi, long distance love of air. Kailangan namin mag-ipon ng pera, diba? And sabi ko sa kanya, Han, kung babalik ka, ano bang mas masaya, sa Middle East or US? Sabi niya, namimiss ko yung tax-free ng Kuwait. Pero, naking beats, the benefits, makasama mo yung family mo, ini-enjoy mo sa USA. And again, no matter how many years na mag-work sa Middle East, you will always be an expat. Hindi mo pwedeng i-compare yung benefits na nakukuha mo sa Middle East. Sa US, after 5 years, American citizen ka na. Yung mga anak mo, and yung mama mo, yung papa mo, pero mo mga iti-tuition. And yung mama mo, papa mo, iti-tuition yung mga brothers and sisters mo. Ako ba yung gusto mong paawalan gano'n sa reprogression? Diba? Parang, hindi tama. Hindi work na sabihin mo, ayaw ko na, reprogression, ayaw na. No. Huwag ang gumawa ng permanent decision or a temporary situation.
And anything can change anytime. You were just talking about it. We don't wanna, give false hope, but I don't think it will ever reach 10 years. No? Pero yun nga, we all have to pray for it kasi wala naman talagang nakakaalam kung when is this gonna be occur. Pero yun lang talagang sasabihin namin. We are really hoping and we believe in our hearts na hindi ito talagang tatagal. And hearing from Miss Ana na dati yun yung sinabi niya kanina, yung ginagawa ko, pinapag-aralan ko yung trend, ganun ka ako kabato.
Kasi 8 years eh.
Yung sabi, pinapag-aralan ko yung trend. Tapos,
kailan ka mag-aaral ng priority rate, kailan ka documentary qualifier. Alam yan ng mga original Leora before nung wala ang Facebook. Ganun na ako kaba ko noon. Kala kong gumawa ko ng tables, mapredict ko yun. Kaya pag bumabalik yung record, nagkakawanan na kami. O babalik ako bang pag-aralin yung trend? Sabi ko, hindi na, busy na ako.
Grabe na. Sobrang pa na statistician. No? Yung trabaho na yun kasi pinapag-aralan mo. Pero anyway, like I said, is there any way to find or contact you? I know you're already...
Wala akong vlog. Kaya nga I'm hoping na ma-collaborate work with you. Alam mo yun? Messenger lang ako, Leora lang ako, and I try my best. Kasi in a week, meron ako mga mini-mentor na mga OR nurses bago. Free ko ito. Ipag-usap ako sa kanila, ano yung mga struggle nila, paano nila, ang sabi nila, Ma'am Ana, ko, abing-bing ko, gusto na maintindihan, ako na-overwhelm sa accent, nakaka-relate pa.
Guilty! Like sasabihan ka, I'm already using English, I'm talking to you in English, what language do you want me to talk to you? Yung pala naglalag eh. Naglalag pa yung
Oo. Kung may mga mini-mentor o on the side, aside me working as a charge nurse in a level 2 trauma hospital in New York, graduate na ako, so wala na akong schoolwork. And ayun, Leora, once in a while, hindi naman ako masyadong active sa pag-approve ng post, or pag-comment. Marami pa ako ginagawa behind the scenes. Kaya, sabi ko nga, akayaman ko yun. Mayaman na. Pero, my heart is full. Kasi lahat ng mga nakulungan ko, sabi ko lang, ang hinihingi ko lang, will also give back kung ano yung naitulong sa'yo. Kumulong ka rin. Wag mo ko ibili ng Starbucks. Okay lang kung meron, why not? Kwentuhan tayo. Pero I ask them na give back later on. Kailangan natin tulungan yung isa't isa. Kasi we should always be kind. Alam mo siya, maliit lang ang mundo, maliit lang, maikli lang buhay. 45-year-old, or kung na ako, sabihin mo na mawawala ka na may 8. Ang ikli lang nun, diba? So make the most out of it. Be kind. Maliit lang ang mundo. Help someone as much as we can. So, kung meron ka mang mamit na mga salbahe, hayaan mo na sila. Hindi sila kasama. Yung email lang, mail, sa sa messenger. Kaya lang minsan, nakakabunan sobrang dami ng messages. Minsan nga yung asawa ko hindi ko na nare-replyan. Nare-replyan ko sa comment ko about mag-CNOR. Sabi niya, Han, asawa mo ko, hindi ko kailangan mag-CNOR. Ay, oo nga pala, sorry, Han, parang sa isang nurse from Arizona.
Grabe, diba? Grabe ang kanyang commitment. And, she's really truly paying everything forward. So, that kindness alone, yun na nga alam mo, to sum it up, I would really say na if there's one person who really is going to be an inspiration to all of us, it's gonna be Miss Ana. And I hope that not only that she will be an inspiration, let's try to make sure that we are really, doing it in action. Kung ano yung kanyang advice. Kasi diba, this is all futile, this is all useless. Kung hindi rin naman natin isa sa loob at gagawin, ipapakita, talagang didibdibin, talagang lalabanan natin tong retrogression because at the end of the day, like I said, reward awaits. Yun nga yung sabi ni Miss Ana hindi ko tinitingnan yung yung sitwasyon ko ngayon. Doon ako nakafocus sa reward. Ano bang tapos anong makukuha ko after that? So, I hope that this vlog, this podcast will not just be something na ito lang napinakinggan ko lang, but I hope she is a living testament, like I always say. We'll always have to learn from her. We'll always have to learn from somebody because at the end of the day, however we think na worse yung ating situation, I know this is not right na we have to compare, but I hope our intention is really just to help us. It's to motivate us that at the end of the day, there's always good news that awaits all of us. So, thank you very much, Miss Ana. By the way, ngayon ko lang ipo-preempt ko na din. We will have more of like this, no? Kasi sabi ko, pwede ka ba maging constant? Kasi sa amin, lalo na shout out sa mga OR nurses dyan. Alam ko, even if you have 12 years of experience in Saudi, Dubai, once you get here, you will still be very overwhelmed. And dami mga bagay na kailangan matutunan. And you can only say, naging nurse ba talaga ako? Diba? Parang, bakit bago to lahat sa akin? And, if you hear it from her, she has basis, hindi po ito. Kasi, ayoko naman mag-squill, no? Pero, may maraming hospitals na talagang founded sa experience ni ganito, experience ni ganyan. Yes, they are CNOR, like I was saying this, they are CNOR in 2016, in 2012, no? Ang tagal na nila nag-take. Pero, hindi Miss Ana, it's a constant learning. Nursing is a constant learning. You need to always update. You always, kumbaga kung ang bacteria nag-mutate, ganun din po ang practice sa nursing. It mutates. You need to really adapt to it. So again, and again, I know you will be tired of hearing me this. Thank you very much. And straight from my heart, I'm really grateful that there is somebody like you, Miss Ana. Not only that you want to help other people, but really you are an example. Hindi lang na, alam mo yon, ito lang yung gusto niya, piece of advice coming from books, pero talagang na-experience niya. Kaya ang sarap pakinggan, lalo na kasi true story siya. Na true to life story talaga. So again, thank you very much, Miss Ana. I know it's kind of late, but then again, it's all worth it. And I hope all our audience out there, if you need to hear this again and again, watch this again and again, para lang, may mga times na malungkot kayo, nagdadalawang isip na kayo, hopefully this will help. God bless everyone. Thank you, Miss Ana. Anything that you'd like to say before we end?
Well, first of all, thank you, Miss Sha. As long as available ako, I'm always open and gusto kong tumulong. I really want to share my knowledge and my experience. Not just my personal life and struggle, pero paano ba maging OR nurse? And please watch out. I miss siya. Maraming siyang magandang line-up. So, ako yung magiging in-house guest sa OR. Pag-uusapan namin yung mga line-up.
Kailangan ko po. Ang dami namin kailangan from Florida.
Na-excite ako dyan sa part na yan. Pag-usapan natin yung mga line-up. Again, don't give up. You're always in my prayers. Alam mo, pinipray ko lahat ng mga nurses. Kasi I know how it feels eh. Don't give up, never give up. And make the most out of it. Mag-subscribe sa page ni Misha. Kasi ako yung mga masisipag gumawa ng vlog. Wala po akong sipag. Pero willing ako mag-guest. Actually, hindi naman lahat ng question masasagot ko. Pero ako yung mga tao, yung mga YouTuber, mga nurse vlogger na mga Pilipino na willing tumulong kasi nag-e-effort talaga sila. So, yun lang. Maraming salamat. Huwag mo kong kalimutan i-tag. Mag-messenger lang kayo. Mag-message sa messenger. And kung kayo ma-replyan, maraming ako naka-line up pero I'll try my best to reply. Maraming salamat. God bless you all. More podcast.
Thank you very much. God bless everyone.
Thank you for listening to Linguist Access Podcast. Please give us a review on iTunes. Leave a comment. Like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next episode.